What's up, my Madden Rebuild Warriors? My name is David, and this is Franchise Revival. And today, we're bringing you the Denver Broncos rebuild. We're focusing on the Denver Broncos offense because, as you may have seen if you follow this channel, we broke the single-season record for receiving with Amon-Ra St. So we're going to try to replicate that in this rebuild. We're going to try to find the next Amon-Ra. Also, as we do with every rebuild, we try to find the secret strategy to help you win week to week. Every team, if you're not familiar, I believe every playbook, especially on offense, has a secret strategy, whether it's throw short, medium, long, train to run outside, strategize to run inside. One of those you need to do every week, and it leads to more wins. So we're going to figure that out. We're also going to try to build a dynasty, which is really hard with an AFC team. You have the Chiefs, you have the Bengals, you have the Ravens and the Bills. Always tough teams you got to go through to get to a Super Bowl. So those are the goals for this rebuild. Let's get into it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you, hopefully, in the winner's circle, holding up a championship while breaking some records. All right, so we are pretty much caught up to where we are in real life. We are the Saturday before Week 15. The Broncos, coming up a bye, are 8-5, and they got a pretty nice schedule down the rest of the way. They could certainly beat the Colts. Chargers, kind of a toss-up, and so is the Bengals. The Bengals are so good the Bengals are good in real life, except for their defense. Really bad. But we got the Broncos all set at their real record, 8-5. And that's where we're going to pick up with this rebuild, for sure. It's all about, getting wins and finding the next Amon-Ra St. They got tons of money. So let's look at some contracts. Who do we want to resign? Cody Barton, 82 overall. Bring back Javonte. I think they'd let Javonte test the market, probably. We got that Aldrich Estime, or whatever that guy's name is. Levi Wallace is gone. We're going to want to keep Garrett Bowles, so we'll probably sign him soon. Jonathan Cooper, 79 overall. I mean, they have some decent guys that they would probably want back, for sure. Not too much. Not too much, though. Let's try to bring back Bowles right now. So we don't have to worry about that position right now. Cool. All right, he's back. Do we want to bring back Cody Barton? I think so. Give you... I don't know. We can re-sign him later. I'm not really feeling that one. Javonte, 81 overall at 24. Wow. I mean, that's cheap as fuck, I think. 5-year deal. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm a big Javonte fan. Jonathan Cooper, I think we consider bringing him back here. We'll see how he does at the end of the season, and then we'll try to bring him back. Other than that, everyone else can walk. All right, let's advance together. This is our first advance in this rebuild without setting a win or a loss. So let's do it together. We're also trying to find the secret strategy, and that's not good. We did not get it. How we do here? 37-19. Oh, Knicks. Troy Franklin, 8 for 113 and 2. Okay. Yeah, we need Troy Franklin to build up. I think we're gonna have to move on from Courtland Sutton in the offseason. We need draft picks. Always need draft picks. Because these free agencies tend to suck, right? So there you go. we'll see if we can make the playoffs. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. That's an ugly loss right there, unexpected. Yeah, not in the playoffs. So it's the end of the season. We did not make the playoffs. Broncos will probably make the playoffs in real life. They should. They lost to the Chiefs the last week of the season, and looking at the Chiefs' record right now, they'll probably be kind of resting guys halfway through that game. So the Broncos should show that up. I mean, they should be. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're 8-9. We're going to the off season. We're probably going to try to move on from Cortland Sutton. I don't know how else we can try to move on. But get some draft picks, and gotta start building this team up. It's pretty middle of the road, so that's a bad place to be in this league. You either want to be really bad, so you can start rebuilding your team if you know what you're doing, or you want to be really good. You don't want to be stuck in mediocrity like the Cowboys and other teams like that, where you're just like good enough to not be trash. So we don't want to be that. But we got a good playbook, and it's the AFC. It's tough. It's tough, man. Passing wise, Bo Nix, 3,600 yards, 25 touchdowns. He's a rookie. What do you expect? Javonte Williams missed a game, 4.5 yards to carry. It's not really a playbook where you rush for a lot. Cortland Sutton was our leading receiver at 86 receptions, 1,100 yards, and 13 touchdowns. I mean, that's a pretty good season in fantasy for most wide receivers, so I'm sure people will take that. He missed a game, and so did Marvin Mims. Rookie Troy Franklin, not bad. It would be nice if he had, 13 more receptions and 200 more yards added to this. That's pretty nice. Troutman sucks too. Got to go to Troutman here, but can only build so quickly. All right, I'll see you. I'll see you in free agency. At the end of the season, the Bills beat the Saints in the wild matchup here. I don't see this very much. So Josh Allen's the MVP of the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson is the MVP of the league. Jim Harbaugh, Coach of the Year. These are all pretty good. Ladd McConkey, Offensive Player of the Year. We'll take it. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Amon-Ra St. Welcome to free agency. It absolutely blows. We're trying to get Ryan Kelly. I've given him so much money, but I don't think he's going to want to come here. So we're definitely going to have to, if we don't get him, upgrade multiple positions, at least 2 in the draft. We need a fullback. We're going after Al Ingold. Trying to get Bobby Brown. We need some kind of upgraded DT. I can't get everything in the draft. We need a punter, Matt Ariza, and Ricky Stromberg is always just a good backup to throw in there. Maybe we can build him up at right guard. If we don't get another one in the draft, it is what it is. So, nothing exciting. We need to get to this draft. The Steelers need another wide receiver, so we're receiving their 2nd, 3rd, 7th, and another 7th this year for our 6th, 2 6s this year, and Cam Sutton. So they move up twice in the draft from the 7th round to the 6th round, and they get a really nice wide receiver who's 29 years old to go along with George E. Pickens. All right, well, I did something insanely dumb. I made a rookie move here, and I forgot to hit pause on the draft, and it auto-drafted Deshaun Pounds, who is a 6'7" wide receiver. Now, we got Collapse, so he's probably good. Usually these 6'7" wide receivers are hidden development, kind of good, I think. But, I mean, as far as value, unbelievable. What I was going to do here, and why I didn't pick anybody right away, is because there's nobody at 11 that I really needed. There's a fucking top 5 corner that I wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and do what I can to get this corner now. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna do what I can. Maybe I can trade up to Washington at 19 with one of our wide receivers. Since we just took a wide receiver. We'll see. All right, so we're sending our 1st next year, our 3rd next year, and a 7th in 2 years, and Marvin Mims to get the 1st round pick of the Washington Commanders.
So hopefully we can get this corner and get out of here with what we need. Unbelievable. All right, he's still here. We're safe. We're getting the claps. Number 5 in true value, drafted him at 19, A plus talent. He's not a hidden development. Of course he's not. 95 speed, 95 acceleration, great agility, change direction. 6'3" corner, Matthew and Crum. All right, we're here at the 11th pick in the second round, and we need another tight end. We have John Rogers here. He's 6'6", 21 years old. He's got B, catching traffic, B, catching, A, deep route, C, run block. He's ran a 4.63. He's great in everything except for, he's not great in everything, but he's got a lot of greats and elites and everything but strength. He's looking pretty decent here. Getting the claps. Let's see what my man's got here. 49th in true value. Got him at 43. B minus. Wish he was a little bit faster. But I'll take it. That's pretty darn good. And he's in development. 71 strength is actually pretty good. So I'm happy with John Rogers here. Please be a superstar. All right, well, we absolutely made a mistake at pick 2 of the second round. Our second round pick. I auto drafted. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm actually just all flustered, but we need a middle linebacker for the future here, and we have Michael Garvin getting the claps. Pretty good. 69 true value. Got him at 75. He's a hidden development. 6'3", 239, 21 years old. Decent speed and acceleration. I wish he was a little faster, but he's got the weight we need, and he's a pretty young player. All right, well, we're at the second pick of the third round, and all the linemen we wanted are gone. Hopefully, we drafted one. I'm thinking we probably took another corner. I have no idea who we took, but we have Otis Vickers here. I don't think he's going to be great, but he's the best available on the board. Getting claps. He's probably a solid player. 170 in true value, drafting at 86. Hopefully he has a decent overall, but he was the best we could do. Man, I fumbled the bag on this draft. I am sorry. All right, well, here we are in the fourth round. We need a defensive tackle. This guy's 6'1", 335, 21 years old. And he is the strongest man in this draft. Here in the claps, 91 in true value, took him at 107. And he's hidden development. Let's go. Probably a low 70s. We'll take it, man. This is the position we need it. Well, we're in the sixth round. There's not too much left on the board that we wanted. This man is all elites except for strength. I'm telling you, he's probably going to be really good. Not that strong, but he ran at 4.25. Isaiah McMillan, 5'9", 176. He's going to be hidden development. 87 in true value, dragged him at 166. Yeah, they love putting these guys in the draft. And I'm surprised he's not a hidden development, but we'll take it. He'll be replacing a wide receiver we just traded away. So, addition by subtraction, I guess. All right, we're looking at the draft recap. We better turn Deshaun Pounds into something because he's only 70 overall and he's not in development. But he is 6'7" with 87 speed and 91 acceleration, so he can be pretty disgusting. Thankfully he's a 70 overall. At Matthew Ancrum, pretty good, 77. Wish he was a development at all, but he's not. Then we have John Rogers. He's only a star development. And then the player we didn't know we drafted, Andrew Dunn. Thankfully, he's 21, so we can build him up a little bit. 75 speed and 86 acceleration for a guy who's 6'5", 289. That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
90 strength. I think that guy can definitely play DN spot for sure. He's a speed rusher. Yeah, so honestly, I think Andrew Dunn could play DN in the 3-4 or DN in a 4-3. He's a speed rusher, D tackle, but I think he could play more on the outside of the D line, on the edges. We'll have to mess around with that. I wish he had a little bit more weight, but I'll take that speed and that strength. Probably. Yeah. The weird thing about Madden is guys that are like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" on the D line, they kind of get like well, they used to at least better numbers. So who knows? We'll see what we're gonna do. Michael Garvin, he's an outside linebacker. We're gonna move inside to play middle linebacker. He's not a speed rusher. He's a run stopper with some speed there. He's pretty decent. Otis Vickers, the last guard available that we had any interest in. He's okay. I might actually start him. I mean, we couldn't get anybody in free agency, and we didn't get anybody in the draft because I fucked it up. Maybe one of the better players we got, I guess, James Claiborne. He is star development, 6'1", 335 pounds, 96 strength, decent acceleration. Speed's a little iffy, but he should be 75 on his way to 80 by the end of the season. Isaiah McMillan. It'll be interesting to see what we do with the slot. Who's going to play the slot? So we're going to be starting pretty much 370 overall wide receivers to begin the season. I don't know if I want speed or size in the slot. Not everybody can be Amon-Ra St. Brown, but I think Isaiah might have a better chance given his agility. We'll have to see. But damn, Pounds has better carry and ball carry vision. I think that's very important for the slot. I don't know. We'll see. Rambling on here. And then we got a couple young guys, 21 and 22. They were undrafted free agents, but they had third day grades, and we took them at the 7th round picks. Let's check on the rest of the NFL to see who we missed out on. There's an 81 overall, and that's Deshaun Spruce, playmaker. 81 overall. That's generational talent right there. Then, yeah, these two backs right here. Chris Young. No kid named Chris Young. I bet you was this guy big? Yeah. Damn, we missed some good running backs. Wasn't really a need, though. Wasn't really a need. Go round by round. See who won. Always find this so interesting. That guy could have been ours, honestly. Could have been ours, maybe. James Gardner. This is the guy I thought about taking. I want to see if he's a speed star. Okay. Well, he was almost our draft pick. Chris Young, Haynes. Dorian Johnson. I knew that guy was only 80 speed. I want to see what his development is. Star. Ooh, all right, we picked the right tight end as of right now. Roy Fields. He wasn't really on the list. One of these guys I was very interested in. Zach Webb. Yeah. What's he? Don't be superstar. Dude, I almost took Zach Webb. Almost waited on him. Don't be a superstar. Don't be a superstar. Whew. I mean, he's still pretty good. The other one was Daniel Howard.
Don't be a superstar. Don't be a superstar. Ah, darn it. Yeah. Fuck, we should have waited on goddamn tight end. We could have had Webb and Howard. Darn it. Would have been much better. I knew one of them. Bastard. No, of course we missed on all these fucking good guards. Ay, ay, ay. Could have had a center. And look, this guy, 72 overall, 91 speed, 90 acceleration, power back. I bet you he's a superstar. No, but he's still pretty good. I think I might rather have that guy than Javante. Look at me here, just having buyer's remorse, and you know what could have been a really, really good draft. Except it wasn't. Doug Macklin. I've heard that name in a draft before. Oh well. All right. Well, we did what we could. We'll get better. Still more drafts. Still lots to go. This is going to be a slower rebuild. We got to we gotta find the secret sauce, and we gotta find out who's going to be our next Amon-Ra St. Brown. Can a guy who's 99 speed and 99 acceleration do that, or is it a guy that's 6'7"? I don't know. But we gotta try to break some records here, win some championships, multiple. We got a lot to do. So we did make a deal here at the beginning of training camp, the preseason. Zach Allen, we have his replacement pretty much, so we're gonna send him to the Giants for their 3rd and 4th round pick in the upcoming draft. All right, well, finally, it's week 1 of the 2025 season. We are 80s across the board. Not looking too good here. Let's take a run through the roster real quick. We're already down one of our better wide receivers, if you want to call him that, but Bo Nix up to an 86 with the boosts from the coaching staff. Javante's an 84. We got Alex Ingold. And the rookie Isaiah McMillan will be starting here and be put in the slot. So Deshaun Pounds, he's the second wide receiver now because we're missing Troy Franklin. So I don't know. If McMillan does well, the Troy Franklin could be moved to number 2 out the gate. John Rodgers, the rookie, starting at tight end. Jared Bowles. We're going to get a strong side to the left side. Moved Quinn over there. Alex Froth should not be starting here. Where is Ben Powers? Why do you guys do this to me? Stop messing with my depth chart. Ay, ay, ay. We want Vickers. We want Vickers here. Killing. So we got to do this live. All right. Where's... Yeah, it don't matter. So Vickers is starting there. All right. Andrew Dunn is starting at left end. John Franklin Myers. And the rookie James Claiborne's up to a 73 now. Nick Benito, outside linebacker Drew Sanders, and the rookie Michael Garvin are middle linebackers with Matthew Judon and Jonah Ellis. Surtain, the rookie Matthew Ankrum, and Riley Moss, followed by Chris Abrams-Draney and Jose Simpson. Brandon Jones is our starting free safety. And a familiar face here filling in, Marquise Bell with Rick Forrest and Israel Mukua. This is how you say his name. Brazil is our returner along with Isaac McMillan. We don't need to see all this. Come on. They're down back. Javante. Slot wide receiver Isaiah McMillan. Nick Benito's outside rusher along with John Franklin Day Dunn on the inside for a rush defensive tackle. Drew Sanders, sub linebacker, and Riley Moss in the slot. So there you go. We trained short, although we won 32-7 against the Bears in the preseason training medium. So we might have to check that. But let's advance together like we always do. See what's going on here. What? 45-20. We won 45-20 over the Dallas Cowboys. What an upset. What happened here? Bo Nix, 298 yards, passing 3 passing touchdowns. Javonte had 83 yards, 3.8 a carry and a touchdown. All of our running backs had a touchdown. And then Brazil, 2 touchdowns. Isaiah McMillan, 7 for 93 and a touchdown. John Rogers, 4 for 45. Pounds, 2 for 33. Yeah, I think. I mean, just Joshua Brazil might have moved Troy Franklin on. I don't think we need Troy Franklin. Yo, that's crazy. I was not expecting that. All right, that just made my day because we really fucked up that draft. Well, who's we? Not we with the mouse in my pocket. Me, I messed it up. And oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to tell you about some trades I made. All right, so we made a deal with the Panthers. We sent them Devon Vele to get their 3rd round pick. They make it so hard to see. And we made a deal with the Browns with Singleton because they need a middle linebacker. Of course, we made a deal with the Giants. So Titans were looking for another wide receiver, so we're going to send Troy Franklin for their 3rd. And now we have 3-3, so maybe we can package and move up to get another 2nd round pick, or just stay with the 3-3s, which I'm kind of fine with. We don't have a 1st, as I said, but now we have 2 3-3s, 2 4s, so we'll see. Welcome to the midway point, pretty much for us. We're 4-4. We started off 3-1, have lost 3 straight in a row. Got a decent offense, 8th in points, 3rd in passing, 4th in rushing, which is a surprise. Take a look at the stats. Bo Nix is 3rd in passing, 4th in passing touchdowns, 21-7, so a 3-1 ratio there. Not bad. Javonte Williams, 5.1 a carry, 613 yards, 7 touchdowns. Now, Isaiah McMillan got hurt, which is we just lost him. Unfortunate. He was on pace, to go over 1,000 yards and have double-digit touchdowns. That's not going to happen now. So it's Joshua Brazil, I think, is going to go in the slot first and see if we can get him going. If not, then it's Deshaun Poundtown. It's time to go in the slot. So we'll see. And he's already missed the game as well. Awesome. All right. Well, that kind of catches you up real quick on what we're doing midway point. We were training throw short for 8 games, and for the first 4 it looked amazeballs, and now it doesn't. But it could just be our defense letting us up. So we'll see. Actually, you know what? Let's advance together. Yes, we should advance together. Can we get back on the board with a win? Oh no, we can't. All right, we're slipping. Let's check out this game. Four in a row going to the bye. That's not good. I mean, Bo Nix is all right. 262. It's really nothing bad. Joshua Brazil is having a freaking season for a rookie. All these rookies getting it done. We're getting some sacks. Just not winning yet. It's all right. I mean, we are a very young team. We're 80s across the board, except for now we're an 81 on defense. So, all right. See you at the end of the year. All right. So we finished 7-10. Of course, we finished the last game winning 35-33, and my man throws for 5 touchdowns and an interception. Bo Nix, because of his last week of the season, goes over 4,000 yards. He has 4,200 yards, 41 passing touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Javonte Williams breaking 1,000 yards and almost double-digit TDs. He did miss a game, 4.4 yards a carry. Or Knicks 100 yards on the ground. No rushing touchdowns. Isaiah McMillan and Joshua Brazil would have, well, definitely Isaiah McMillan would have gone over 1,000 yards had he not missed 4 games. Deshaun Pound Town, Mr. Pound Town probably would have went over or damn near close to 1,000 yards had he not got hurt. So it is what it is. The rookie, 61 catches, 564 yards, and 7 receiving touchdowns for the rookie tight end. Defensively, the rookie, Andrew Dunn, we were right in the move we made with trading away Zach Allen, and yeah, his replacement got 7 sacks, led the team, and got a bunch of picks here that didn't add up to a lot. 9, 11, 12. So 12, could have been more. Could have been more. We can go look at who the leaders were. For sure. I kind of like this team, man. I'm not gonna lie. What? 4,900 yards for Brock Purdy? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen Brock Purdy throw for that much. 58 touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes and 3 interceptions. Woo! We got a new leader. I don't think I've ever seen more than that. Joe Mixon, 25 rushing touchdowns. Clearly clearing the next closest guy and the leading rusher. Jamar Chase, 114 yards. 114 receptions, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. We got Jefferson, Ayuk with a big season. Dubs. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah, we know about it, dude. We're chasing Amon-Ra St. Brown. That McConkey getting it done. Rashee Rice, 22 touchdowns in the slot. How about that? Oh, thank you for not glitching anymore. Myles Garrett, 23.5 sacks. No one else is closer. John Carter with 14. Interceptions, Trent McDuffie. Yeah. All right, well, that's awesome. What do we? I think I'm gonna change defenses. I think we go to 4-3. Let's try the Chiefs defense. What do you think? I think we should do that. It's yearly award time. Patrick Mahomes wins the MVP. Coach of the year goes to Andy Reid. I mean, of course, Patrick Mahomes wins MVP through 58 touchdowns. That's insane. We did not have one player make the Pro Bowl. It is what it is. Offensive player of the year, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, we're in a tough division for sure. But look at this. The Joshua Brazil beats out Isaiah McMillan for Offensive Rookie of the Year. That should garner an upgrade, along with Andrew Dunn getting Defensive Rookie of the Year. You gotta love it. And just all Chiefs. Blech. Fuck off. All right, well, we do get to upgrade some players here, so I mean, Here's Andrew Dunn. 4 points to upgrade. That's not bad. Uh-oh. He's got an ability slot. How about this? He's a superstar now. What a pick by the CPU. A mistake of a pick, and the guy is now Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he's a superstar. And then we got the Joshua Brazil. His big game in week 1 said we could say so long to one Troy Franklin. And I mean, Joshua did not disappoint. The 2025 recap. The Minnesota Vikings defeat the Bills 35-21. Patrick Mahomes with the MVP jinx. The Coach of the Year jinx. Yeah, that's right. So, there you go. How about that? Rodney Beard gets it over the overall Rookie of the Year award. Rodney Beard was a guy we wanted, for sure. We thought about him. We would have had to trade up, but it wouldn't matter because we did not pause the draft. We're idiots. Garrett Bowles retires after 9 years, so we definitely are in need of a new left tackle. We'll have to go out and get one. If not free agency, then definitely the draft. This is a tremendous free agency, and we have a lot of money. We started off with like $170-some million, and we're going after all the big dogs here. Tyler Lindenbaum. I mean, I'm giving him tons of money, man. Kirby Joseph, that guy's getting the bag. Bernard Rainman. Looks like we're gonna get him. No one's on him. You know, I gotta go after J-Mo. I gotta go after Jamison Williams. We gotta get the band going here in Denver. We gotta bring in the pieces to get this playbook going. So we'll have to move on from somebody. Going after Jalen Phillips. Between us and Atlanta, I don't think I'm going to get him. Ricard will bring in, and Antonio really wants to come here. So we'll really improve this offensive line. Here's where targeted. Of course, we need a kicker, Jack Bates. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so we definitely got some players because we shot up to an 82 overall, 83 on offense, and 82 on defense. So let's see who we got. Ricard and Bates still didn't sign, so we got Rainman, we got J-Mo, we got Jalen Phillips, and we got Antonio. All right, I'll take it. I will take that. Well, here we are with the free agent recap. We have a new left tackle in Rainman. J-Mo came over with us. Jalen Phillips, Ricard, Antonio, Jack Bates, DJ Reader, Grady Jarrett, Nick Cross, and Diabate, Muhammad Diabate. I don't know, but yeah, our talent's gonna get a little bit better. We're gonna get a little bit better this year. All right, so we're at the draft, and when we start off with a draft day deal, we are sending our pick next year, a third this year, and a fifth in 2 years for the Chargers' first round pick. There's 2 safeties that are top 5 talents, and we're going to try to get them both. And they're both projected to go like 28 and 29. So let's try to go get them. Well, they're both still here, so we're going to have to try to make back-to-back picks. We are taking Joey Moon, 3 Bs and a C. Number 4 in true value. We dropped him at 25. Oh, yeah. This guy is good. So we missed out on a marquee name in the free agency, but we did what we had to do to go get Joey Moon and make this defense really nice. All right. Well, we had to get ballsy to get the next pick in the draft. We had to send our second, one of our thirds, one of our fourths, and our fifth to get the first of the 49ers. Who, well, they got no money and they need a ton of players. So there we go. We got the next pick. Select player. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I almost fucked up again. Jesus Christ! All right, well here we go. Dudley Sands. Two B's, two C's. Top 5 player. Number 3 in true value, we got him at 26, A plus. We have a tremendous safety crew right now. Let's go. Well, with our third round pick, we took a linebacker, Luke Parks, number 30 in true value. Oh yeah, my man's good. Well, with our fourth round pick, we have one guy sitting on here in our favorites. He's a first, 2-second talent, Christian Williamson. He's 5'9", 194, 22 years old, slot player. He looks pretty decent. Hopefully, 50 overall. We got him at 98. Hell yeah, good slap. Cornerback right there. Cool, let's go. All right, well, with our fourth round pick, we took Alonzo Woodyard. Real nice value here. Number 29 in true value. What a steal. What a steal. Let's go. Well, looking at our draft recap, we had to do some wheeling and dealing, but we got Joey Moon, who's a 77 overall. Dudley Sands, who's a 77 overall. Luke Parks, 74 overall. Christian Williamson, 73 overall. And Alonzo Woodyard is 74 overall. Do we dare look at any of these players? All right, well, as bad as we did last draft, this draft, we did amazing. I mean, obviously, look at the overalls. But look, Moon is a superstar. Parks, superstar. Williamson, superstar. Woodyard, superstar. 4 superstars. Let's go. All right, well, as we looked at this draft, we got 2 of the top 3 players for sure. And Braden Barnett was a running back we really wanted. He's 222 pounds, 91 speed and 89 acceleration. Star development running back. Didn't get him. Unfortunate. But I would say we did pretty good. There wasn't anything crazy out of the ordinary. We can go round by round. I love this shit. Round 2, we had no round 2. Round 3, Darren McAllister. But we got Luke Parks right behind him. So there you go. Didn't win round 4. But I mean, we got Alonzo Woodyard. How good was this guy? I didn't like him because he was 292 pounds. I want to see how good he is. Yeah, he's only a star. So we did the right thing. We did the right thing. Oh, there was still a good player there in the 5th round. Wow. This seemed to be a pretty good draft. Yeah, Dexter Zimmerman was on my list. Oh, what about Ridley? Ridley was on that list. Wow. In development? No. What about old Zimmerman? He was someone I was looking at. Okay. All right, one more round. No, 2 more rounds to look at. really none of these guys showed up for me. Price. All right, well, cool. Bar was on my radar. Yeah, nothing there. I mean, I couldn't be happier with this draft. So let's go. We're making the playoffs this fucking season.
All right, so we're going to ship off Riley Moss. He's our fourth corner. We no longer need him. We'll pick up another draft pick in this upcoming draft, a third. And we'll also ship off Drew Sanders and a 7th-round pick, pick up a 2nd-round pick. So just getting rid of some depth to add some more picks.
All right, we are here for week 1 of the 2026 season. I might have said this before, but this is becoming one of my favorite teams. Although we are taking on a team we just rebuilt not too long ago in the Los Angeles Chargers. But we are the Denver Broncos. And it's kind of weird thinking about it. The Chargers have like one of the best rushing playbooks. Actually, they have the best rushing playbook. The Broncos have the best slot playbook, and yet they're in like the toughest division. So I don't know. All the good playbooks seem to be minus the Cowboys in one division. I mean, one conference. So, because the Bengals is a baller. Ravens is baller. So, let's go over the roster real quick. Who's starting? Bo Nix, superstar. Javonte Williams up to an 87. We picked up Justice Hill. He's just pretty much a third down back. Patrick Ricard. I mean, everyone gets him because he's just always in free agency now. To Joshua Brazil, he'll be our starting wide receiver and in the slot over McMillan. I think Brazil just did better. Jamison Williams, wide receiver 2. Now, sometimes they fuck with you when you have wide receiver 2 with a higher overall as wide receiver 1. So we'll see how that works. If not, I'll just have to move J-Mo in the number 1 in Brazil in the 2, but still keep him in the slot until he gets built up a little bit more. And then, McMillan and Pounds. I don't know what to do with the Pounds. I might move him to tight end, be tight end 2, and have him on the wide receiver and tight end depth chart. I don't know, 6'7". I didn't want a 6'7" wide receiver. It's fun to have him on the outside, but I don't think he's gonna put up big numbers like an Amon-Ra or someone that size and agility and stuff would in the slot. So, I think his production would be limited. So that's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that. John Rodgers up to 79, starting tight end. We got Rayman out here. Quinn, strong left side. Actually, from center over, you got Joe Bitonio and Alonzo Woodard. Excuse me while my cat is just tagging a piece of paper. Alonzo Woodard, the superstar, right guard. He'll be built up nice and fast than Mike McGlinchey. We're going to have a lot of needs at offensive line still. We got Andrew Dunn, great player for us last year, ascending. We got Grady Jarrett filling in. We didn't get any DNs or DTs in the draft, really, so gotta do what we gotta do. And then James Claiborne is our nose tackle. DJ Reader is actually a higher overall than him, but he's a fat bastard and decided that he wasn't going to be in shape for the first 3 games, so that's cool. Nick Antonio, outside linebacker. Luke Parks, we're giving the start over Michael Garvin because Luke is a superstar. Jalen Phillips. So we got some nice outside backers, and then the man Patrick Surtain, Matthew Ankrum, the rookie Christian Williamson, and then our stud rookie safeties and Dudley Sands and Joey Moon. To the moon! Backed up by Nick Cross, J.L. Skinner. So, I'm a fan of this team for sure. Everyone would care about kicker and punters. Oh, we almost made a mistake here. Mariza and Bates. Maybe one of them
Maybe one of them can win kicker or punter of the year, but who cares? Let's get into advancing. For the sake of this video, we strategized throw medium. Still haven't found the secret sauce. Very annoying. So hopefully we can find it. Because that's like step one. All right, well, that's not good. I think I need to change the defense. I think this defense isn't working. Not a fan of the Broncos defense. 3-4. Yeah, we need to change it. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to change your defense. It's not good. We're going to the Chargers. Where's the Chargers? Or do we go to Detroit? We'll do Miami's first. Haven't done them in a while. I mean, we're good on scheme. So, I don't know what the problem is. Alright, well, maybe we'll see it halfway through. But we need to change our defense here. Hopefully it works. We scored 24 points and we gave up 30. Alright, so we're at the midway point. 9 games in. We're 4-5. We were on a 3-game win streak and we just lost to the Chargers, which is obviously a good playbook. Our defense is absolute shit. It's really bad. It's really what's bringing us down. Look at the stats. 258 yards a game for Bo Nix. He needs to get that up a little bit more. Rushing, Javonte doing very well. He was at like 5.1 yards a carry. He's doing pretty good. Receiving wise, the Joshua Brazil. 89 yards a game, 8 touchdowns. McMillan came on the last couple games, so you know, we got some stats going, but the terrible thing here is the defense. It's just not doing very well. I mean, Jalen Phillips, very nice, you know, but no interceptions, nothing, man. We got to get better. Yeah. Hopefully we can go over 500 the rest of the way and sneak into the playoffs. But we got a ton of money next year and nobody to resign that's of any significance. So hopefully we can get it together. All right, we'll see you at the end of the season. All right, so amazingly we made it to the playoffs. 10-7, 87 offense, 84 defense. Check the schedule to show you how we did down the stretch. After the bye, we only lost to the Cardinals and the 49ers. We went 6-2, beating the Chiefs, the Jets, the Seahawks in the final 3 weeks. Some great games there. Train short seems to be the key here. I'm not sure. I know we did a lot of changes, but yeah. I think we made some of the right moves down the stretch here. Bo Nix, 4,300 yards passing, 33 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Javonte Williams with 15 touchdowns, which is a little unusual, I think, in this playbook. Bo Nix, 307 yards rushing, 6 rushing touchdowns, kind of taken away from his passing numbers. Joshua Brazil missed the last game of the season. He would have been over 1,400 yards, over 90 catches, and probably, you know, another 1 or 2 touchdowns. But it is what it is. Everyone kind of missed the game here except for James Williams. He really got off to a slow start. He was not good for the beginning of the season. It's okay. Sacks wise, Benito and Jalen Phillips kind of came on at the end there. Same with interceptions of Joey Moon and Patrick Surtain. I wonder if Joey Moon might have locked up Defensive Player of the Year with that. So those are the stats. We will advance this together. We have a tough road matchup against the Steelers. They got a really good defense. You know, they get a little bit of an edge, and we're on the road. So our first taste of playoffs, and we're kind of hot. We are hot. We're without one of our best players, though, which sucks. Or are we? Hold on. No, we were at the end of the year. Yeah. So we got Brazil back, which is good. Let's fix the depth chart. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Well, let's advance together. See if we can get our first win and our first taste of the playoffs. And we get to win with a matchup against the Chiefs. Let's go. Let's see how this one played out. (27-24). Bo Nix, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 130 yards on the ground. Holy smokes. Okay, Javonte. Brazil, 2 receiving touchdowns, I should say. So seems like it was a Javonte game, which we'll take. Good stuff, man. All right, well, let's get some training done, and then it's see if we can make it past the Chiefs for twice in a year. Well, here we are in the division round of the playoffs. We are on the road with a familiar foe, the Kansas City Chiefs. And we might have the Chiefs number after beating them last time, 33-28, I believe it was. I mean, they're just leading in all these statistical categories. So we have a tough road against us, but we beat them not too long ago. And I think we might be able to do it again. We'll see. We did get our first playoff win, so, you know, baby steps sometimes. And the team's looking pretty good. We're all boosted, and Brazil's up to a 90 overall. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Can't you hear it in my voice? All right, let's advance together. I think we lost. Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, beating the Chiefs in the playoffs, not our thing. But let's check and see what happened here. (28-22). I mean, it's not like Bo Nix played bad. He had 3 touchdowns, 179 yards. Just, I don't know, maybe we didn't have the ball enough? These are kind of low numbers. Alright, well, we tried. We tried. You know, I'm feeling it right now, though. Another good off season, and we're gold. We're so money. We're so money. Let's give us another good off season. I mean, look at this. We went 10-7, and our entire team on defense was mid. I will say we were like dead last, and then really worked ourselves up the last, 8 games of the season, pretty much. So we did our best. We're getting better. All right, let's get to the off season. We got some hopefully Pro Bowlers and award winners on this team. Hopefully, so maybe we'll see you before we reach the off season.